Hello, everybody. We are all here, and it looks like I've got Nancy and Polly on here with me. I'm Jennifer Johnson. We are so glad that you could join us today. Well, as I said, I'm Jennifer Johnson. I call myself a relationship marketing specialist. I'm a coach, business coach, and we're all here talking about relationship marketing and some things that we just are so excited to tell people about. But I want to turn it over to whoever, Nancy, Polly, who wants to say, who are you guys? Why are you on here? Tell me. Nancy?
I'm Nancy Lukasik, and I've been with Send Out Cards for about 4 years now. And my takeaway from the convention that we just recently attended is that we need to put the heart back into the business.
We do, definitely. We do.
So that's what I think we're going to be discussing today.
I was going to say, Nancy's already excited. She's ready to talk about it. Let's do it. Let's do it now. But Nancy, you've been with Send Out Cards. How long did you say?
4 years.
4 years. Okay, cool. Polly was the one who introduced us all to it. Yeah. Polly, take it away. Tell us about it.
I am Polly Holzman, and I've been with Send Out Cards now for 8 years. So it's I started out mostly as a customer. My background is new home sales, and I found that this was a very simple and cost-effective way of just appreciating my clients that were buying homes from me and celebrating them. As time went on and I wanted some more time freedom, I chose to do it also as a business. So, and if we're talking about our takeaway from the convention, I think probably my biggest takeaway is we are in the perfect time right now. It's like the perfect storm or whatever that I really truly believe relationship marketing, people are realizing they can't do just social media. They can't hide just in that. And at the end of the day, I don't care if you're selling widgets or wrenches or whatever, there's a person at the end of that. And
right.
That's what we do, and that's what we can do to help.
Yeah, it's kind of funny as people, not us necessarily, because I think we just all got back from the Relationship Marketing Grand Summit and the Send Out Cards convention that was held in Salt Lake City. Was it 2 weeks ago now? 3 weeks ago? I mean, my goodness. But we just all got back. But I think people don't necessarily know what relationship marketing really is. I have a lot of people that will tell me, they'll use relationship marketing in a sentence, and I don't think they really know. We're all fresh off the boat here. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but we are all fresh off the Relationship Marketing Grand Summit. What is relationship? I mean, we talk about it, but what is it, you guys? I mean, Nancy already kind of jumped in. We got to get our heart back in the sales. That's true. What is relationship marketing? Polly, you were going to say something?
Yeah, I just think that relationship marketing is learning about your client or your customer first, asking questions and not being so salesy. Like I said, it doesn't matter what you're selling. We all have clients or customers in some form. You could be selling to your children, and
right.
It's at the end of the day, you need to ask questions and you need to learn. And it might be a little bit longer process, but if you can build a relationship, you can have a client for life.
Right. It's more than one transaction. Yeah. It's more of a relation. Well, it's what it is, relationship. So it's and Nancy, you already said that, but is that kind of, I mean, that's a really building a relationship, and there's so much more. Nancy, got any additions?
Well, just that at the convention, we heard from so many salespeople, and they basically said, hard sales, those days are gone. You need to build relationships with your customers first, because they don't want to be hard sold to. They want to get to know you. And so that's why it's so important to build that relationship first.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I know that we're all, I keep saying it's kind of funny, but it is funny that I think it's always been that way, but I think it's even more now. We think everybody thinks they're so connected with social media, and it's really, it's connecting. What you're connecting with is not who the person is. You're connecting with some kind of a social facade or something, that's out there. Kitties are joining us. But it's always been that way. I mean, I know we all have our backgrounds. Actually, Nancy, why'd you join Send Out Cards? That was just a question we were going to kind of ask. Why did you join?
Well, at the time I was a Mary Kay consultant, and I realized I wasn't getting a lot of repeat business, and I finally came to the conclusion that I wasn't following up enough. I wasn't getting back to it, and so I learned about send out cards, and I signed up as a customer just to enhance my Mary Kay business, so I could follow up with my clients, and then I decided to join and forget about Mary Kay.
You jumped in over your head. You're actually, you didn't just put your toe in, you jumped in. And Polly, you actually have the real estate background, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I sold new homes for many, many years, and I was raised to say thank you, to write thank you cards, all of that, birthdays, and I just always did it by hand. I was one of those people that would go to Hallmark or whatever and spend $30 or $40 and get 3 or 4 cards. This was such a beautiful system to be able to capture a memory. Something, if you can do a picture, as Maya Angelou says, people won't always remember what you did, but they'll always remember how you made them feel. Or they won't always remember what you said, but they'll remember how you made them feel.
Right.
And it is amazing. I sent somebody a card, and she was a human resource person, and I talked to her about cards and brownies, and she totally got the concept. But then when I actually sent her a card and brownies, it was like light bulbs went off. Like, it made her feel so good.
Right.
And that was what I was going for. And she wasn't expecting it. She totally got the concept. But
cool.
Yeah, it's how you make people feel.
Right. They remember that. I mean, I think I said, maybe I didn't. I've been with Send Out Cards less 8 years than you have, but because you were the one who introduced me to Send Out Cards. So it was like shortly after you joined, I think. But it has changed a little. It's evolved. People might not know. People who had an account maybe at some point need to check it out again.
Yeah.
Because there's so many things, and I don't know that they can do anything better than what they have. We talked about it, Nancy. You said your main takeaway from the whole experience. We just spent, 5 days, guys, ladies?
Yeah.
In Salt Lake City, the World Relationship Marketing Grand Summit, the first one, and then they did the Send Out Cards convention on the end of it. But Nancy, your main takeaway was got to bring the heart back.
Heart back into the business.
It's more needed than ever.
Yes, it is.
It is. Polly, would that be something you would concur?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Totally. I mean, it's the relationship, it's the heart. If you can sell from the heart, and it, like I said, it's like learning, asking questions, have a genuine interest in the person that you're talking to.
Yes.
And you will go so much further.
Yes.
So.
Well, I'll just plug these guys and these Daryl Amy, and Larry Levine spoke, and they're with Selling from the Heart, and so their podcast is Selling from the Heart, and the book is Selling from the Heart, and they were along with a number of other sales experts, gurus that talked about it. But Nancy said it earlier, it all comes back to it's got to get back to that. Like I said, I think it was never out of style, but now it's cool. Now you got to do that, or if you're going to miss the boat, you're going to be thrown right off the boat. See, we just got off the boat voluntarily to share all this stuff. The other people are all going to get kicked off the boat if they don't figure this heart out stuff, this stuff at the heart. We did want, Polly is an expert at sharing the plans, because like I said, and I think we all agree, there's been some great enhancements, so we're just going to take a couple minutes, and I think that would be good. But if we can, I'll do my best. I think it works. Let's just do it. And We're going to share the, I think it worked. Woo! Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I do all the time is I woohoo. But I'm going to put us, I'm going to disappear us. But Polly, can you talk us through this a little?
Yeah.
And if you need me to move us to a different place or something.
No, actually, I'm fine with, it doesn't matter to me because it's not in. So we have the best plans out there. We have something literally for everybody now.
Mm-hmm.
I truly believe that everybody should at least have a basic free account. They can have the app on their phone, and if this is perfect for the person that they know they should send a card, they need to send their mother a birthday card, or but they're just the occasional person. These they can basically, doesn't cost them anything to have the app, but then they'll just pay for the cards as they send them. So it'd be $275 for a card. If you add pictures and things, well, they're going to charge you an extra $1, so it'd be $375 plus the cost of a stamp. And these are all American prices, but
Right.
it's a limited relationship management system, but this is just really kind of for the basic person.
And the relationship management, just real quick question, because people ask me, what is that? What's a relationship management?
So basically, the lingo is CRM, Customer Relationship Management System. So where you can store all your clients, your family,
Okay.
in our system, not in the basic, but in all the others. You can literally put people into groups. You can put their birthdays in there. You can put anniversaries in there. You can do put notes in there, like how you met them.
Cool.
There's
Okay.
just all kinds of stuff that you can do.
Okay.
So in the basic, it will save your people, but you can't really manage them. You can't upload a file or anything like that.
Sure.
So in the enhanced, now you're paying basically for the CRM service. At this point, you get a discount on your cards. They're $225. You can put pictures. You can brand them on the back if you like. You can do any of that. You also get a small discount on all the gifts. And it has an unlimited relationship management system. So it includes all your card types. We have what we call photo drop cards, where we have professionally designed cards for you that you can just literally drop a picture into.
Cool.
And we have campaigns that you can like drip on your clients and things like this. This is a great account for somebody that maybe is just starting out in business, and they're going to send, 10, 13 cards, 13 or less, basically is kind of where I say the math doesn't work. The next one is our brand new card a day. You don't have to send a card a day, but we highly recommend it. For $37 a month, this includes 30 what we call heartfelt cards. And I should have started with the fact that we offer two types of cards, basically. A heartfelt, which is a one at a time. It's thank you. It could be happy birthday. It can be I appreciate you. A sympathy card, all of those things that you just send out with a thoughtful message in it. It's one at a time and it's an immediate send. We also offer group sends, and you'll see here for anything in the group sends, these would be $2 in this particular package a piece. And this is, think holiday card. If you're sending out 100 Christmas cards or something like that, you're not going to individually send those. Typically, you're going to create one cool card and you're going to send it to a group of people. We also have scheduled cards. So if you are a business maybe that wants to schedule your birthdays, you can actually do that. And then you can also do what we call a drip campaign. So you could put somebody on, you could get a new client and you could have them get a thank you. They can get a birthday. They can get, I appreciate you. They can get you can kind of set it on an autopilot. So, but the card a day, this $37 a month is 30 heartfelt cards are included in that, and all you would have to pay on top of that would be the postage. So this is a phenomenal deal. This is like $1.23 a card if you were doing the math and you sent all 30 of your cards. So this is, it's kind of life-changing.
Yeah.
And then we go into the unlimited. This is the plan that I am on.
I am too.
$97 a month. You can reach out and send as many heartfelt cards as you want including postage, to anywhere in the world.
Hmm.
And I mean, like if you're sending to Canada, postage included. You're sending to Singapore, postage is included. You can send out as many as you want. I personally have a goal to send out at least 25 cards a week. So that's 100 cards a month. Now, sometimes last week I did great. I sent out almost 40. But you can
Wow.
send out, you can sit down, you can send out 10 a day or something. If you have people that you want to reach out and just appreciate people, those have to be personal messages. And then you get a 30% discount on gifts. And with this plan, you get a special pricing on our most popular gifts for shipping. So for an example, brownies are very popular with us. So if you were sending a 2-pack of brownies, including postage and your card and everything, you can do that just for a little over $7. That makes a huge impact on people. So we do all that, and that's the $97 plan.
Right. Cool. Okay.
I don't know, can you scroll up a little bit? And yeah, so we
Yeah.
do have some add-ons. So one thing people will say is, I really want to, have my own handwriting, or I want to sign my own cards. So for $49 a one-time, you can actually fill out and download, they will actually scan in your handwriting, and you can do 4 signatures, or you can skip the handwriting and do 10 signatures. So for example, I have my first name, I have one with my first and last name. My husband and I share an account, so we have a Polly and a Gary. So we have all those signatures, and that's all part of our system now. So you have that as an add-on. And then for people that are doing that do want to do some system sends, the group sends, the drip packages, things like that, schedule some cards. We have this new package. It's called a system package for $395. That's a once a year type thing. So you would buy it one time for the year, and that would include 300 system send cards. So above, we had, under the $97 plan, your system send cards would be $1.75 a piece, or the other package had it for $2. This makes your system sends $1.31 plus postage.
Yeah.
I don't know where you can go and get things like that. You can completely customize your cards, everything. And when you use your 300, you have a whole year to use those 300, but even after you use, so like say the holidays, you probably are going to blow through those.
Right.
So you literally for a year, you can send as many system send cards as you want for $1.31 plus postage. So it's a really good deal.
Yeah.
And then we have professionally designed campaigns. So for virtually any business, insurance, mortgage, landscaping, spas, I mean, just you name it, we have it. Generic sales. We have campaigns that are already professionally designed for you that you would normally go out and spend thousands of dollars to have somebody do for you. We've already done it for you, and you can customize them, and that all comes in your $395. So you have access to all of that for an entire year. So I think those are really good.
Yeah.
Phenomenal packages. So
Unbelievable. And I would encourage people, if you thought you knew what Send Out Cards was all about, I think you need to, definitely get back with the person who brought you or, shared this with you, and definitely ask them about it, because there's so many things that are now available that weren't available before. So, or, different package options. Am I right though, Polly, that the brownies are not available anywhere else? Do I understand that right?
what do you mean, but they're not available anywhere else?
I don't think you can buy them separately, can you?
No, you always have to send them with a card.
Well, I mean, like, they're not available in the store or anything.
Oh,
You
no.
have to get them through.
No.
You have to actually get them through Send Out Cards. I always tell people that, but I'm always like, I think I heard that along the way, and it's pretty neat because they're great brownies. So,
well, and they have great cookies, and they have
Yeah.
so many things that you can touch somebody in a just in a special. There's card size gifts. We have a few gift cards. We have Starbucks and things like that. But we have so many. We have baby gifts.
Yeah.
That's been like life-changing because my husband works in corporate America, and he would come home and he goes, "Hey, I need a baby boy gift, or I need a baby girl gift." I'm like, "Really?" Do it. Pure people.
Yeah.
Well, now he does do it. He just gets on the system and he creates a card and he can send a gift. And we have great gifts.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
highly recommend it. I think it's maybe an underused part of Send Out Cards sometimes is the gifts, because we have some fantastic gifts and we make it so easy for you.
I think you're right. I've gone on there, and the gifts change periodically, don't they? I mean,
oh yeah, they're constantly updating.
Don't we have brownie bites now? Did we learn that?
We will be getting them.
Oh,
they're not available. I don't think they're available yet, but we will be getting them because I was part of a thing. We all love the idea of the brownie bites, and so we'll be able to couple that with some different things, and so that's something that's coming in probably after the holiday, because I think we were selecting gifts for like Valentine's and Easter time frame, so kind of the first quarter.
Very cool. Well, I think we've covered the majority of, like I say, I would definitely, if you are watching this, there they are. Hello, ladies. We felt very driven to put something together to get it out there and share it. Do you have any, let's see, Nancy, do you have any words of wisdom? Poor Nancy's internet is out, so she's on her phone. She thought she looked terrible, but I think she actually looks kind of pretty there. So now that you're on the spot,
words of wisdom, I don't know.
Any closing remarks? Or, I mean, hopefully it's not closing, it's just the beginning, right?
Yeah. I would just say, if you want to get started, the best thing to do is just try sending a card a day. And I think you'll see a difference in how you feel about yourself. You'll feel more grateful. And I just think it's just a great thing to send somebody a heartfelt card.
Yes, I do think that makes, and as long as you're doing it with giving to give, I think it can be really attractive thinking about giving to get, but I think if you go at it that way, you're probably going to be disappointed, right?
Correct.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes, I think that's not, and the people that it affects, the way that people seem to respond is when you're giving to give. It what you appreciate appreciates. That's what we always say, right? So, yes, Polly, you got any words of wisdom?
I just would say this is the best time to get started. We are almost like a brand new company with a 15-year history. So I just think that it's what we have to offer. Really, nobody else out there has this to offer. I just think that if you just need to see it, and any of us would love to, or if of another Send Out Card rep, have them show you the latest, the app and all that stuff, because the app's only a couple years old.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know if we really said that, but the app, I know you said it, but you can actually send cards on your phone. I mean,
yes.
There's nothing that you can't do. And the people who have, reservations, really, just like Nancy said, just send a card. Come on. Send yourself a card. Send yourself some brownies. Enjoy them, and then decide, okay, I'm going to share this with the rest of my world. Your network's going to increase drastically once people know you're part of, you've got Send Out Card brownies at your fingertips. But thank you, ladies. I think we'll just kind of call it a show here. And like I said, just, if you're catching this and you have no idea about Send Out Cards, or one of us and you want to reach out, please, or whoever shared this with you, or if you had an account way back when, and that person that brought you in might possibly still be around, great, but we hope you'll call us. Right, ladies?
Of course.
All right. Have a happy Labor Day weekend, and I think we're going to get back on here and do this for a couple times here coming up soon. We're going to keep pounding it out there, right, ladies?
Of course.
Right.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Happy Labor Day, everybody. And we got to get back to the heart, as Nancy said, right?
That's right.
Get back to the heart. It's all about relationship building. All right, everybody. Have a good day. Good night.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.